In Sublime Text, we can open a file for editing by clicking File, Open File. Or simply drag and drop the file on Sublime Text Editor. Sometimes you will get a lot of files open in the tab, and you might not be able to find the open files easily. In Sublime Text, it provides a convenient sidebar function that allows to view all the files that you have opened. First of all, we need to enable the Show Open Files in Sublime Text. This can be achieved by selecting View, Sidebar, Show Open Files. Subsequently, we choose View, Sidebar, Show Sidebar to open the sidebar. Now we can view all the open files at one glance. Sometimes we need to explore all the files within a folder. This is especially true when we perform developing tasks where there are lots of folders organizing the code files. To achieve this purpose, we can use the sidebar to better navigate the folders and files. We can open a folder by choosing File, Open Folder, and choose a folder we want and select the folder. For Mac user, it is File, Open File. Or we can simply drag and drop the folder to Sublime Text. The sidebar comes with Sublime Text provides us with limited functionalities, and some of them are cumbersome in my opinion. For example, when you want to create a new file under a folder, you can right-click the folder and choose New File. But the new file is not saved in the folder yet. You need to save it explicitly by clicking Ctrl S or Command S on Mac, say My File, and save. And you see that my file is being saved here. And this does not look intuitive to me, at least. In addition, you can see the right-click menu only have few functionalities. To address this problem and to make the sidebar more powerful, we install a package called Sidebar Enhancement. Sublime Text is an editor that allows additional functionalities added via packages, and packages are developed by the extensive user community of Sublime Text. Now I will guide you the process on installing a package. This is a two-step process. First, you need to install package control, which enables you to control the packages you install, and this is only done once and for all. Second, it is to find the packages and to install it. Let's perform the first step to install the package control. Now, open the command palette by pressing Ctrl-Shift-P or Command-Shift-P on Mac. Don't worry about what is command palette for now, as I will talk about it later. Now let's install the package control. Type install in the command palette and you will see install package control. Click enter. And now you see the package control is installed. You only perform this step once and you can use it forever. The second step is to find the package and install it. We bring up the command palette again by pressing Ctrl-Shift-P or Command-Shift-P on Mac and typing install. Now you will see package control install package. Click enter to select it. Now package repositories drop down appears. We type in Sidebar Enhancement and select the Sidebar Enhancements. You can see it is installed in the status bar. Cool, the package is installed. Let's explore on our new sidebar. Now we can create a new file by right-clicking the folder, select New File, typing a name like My File 1 and click enter. Then the new file is appear here and you can edit your new file here. This is a much intuitive process. Let's close all the files. To preview a file in the right panel, we single click the file. Previewing a file does not give the file its own windows. To open a file in its own windows, we need to double click the file. So single click for preview and double click to have its own windows. Now let's look at what we can do to a folder. By right clicking the folder, you are able to see that we have more functionalities here. For example, we can create a new file, create a new folder, and review is to show the folder in File Explorer, and we can find and replace all files under a folder, copy path, etc. For file, You can also open it in browser. This is especially useful when you are doing web development. Or you can duplicate, rename, move, or delete it. Very convenient. The sidebar not only provides you to open one folder, it also allows you to open multiple folders. We can add some folder to the sidebar by performing project, add folder to project, or simply drag and drop the sum folder to the sidebar. Now we have some open files and folders in the sidebar. We call them together as a project. If I like this project very much and would want to save it, I can choose project, save project. Let's save the sidebar project as my project. And we must have Sublime project as extension, and we save it on the desktop. Now let's click project, close project, to close the current project and work on another project. Now to open the project again, I can choose project, open project, go to desktop, choose my project and open it. And now we get our saved files and folders. Pretty awesome, isn't it? Now if I'm not interested in some folder anymore, I just right click on it and choose remove folder from project. I get the folder removed. Now after I remove, the sum folder is still here. It just removed from the project layout. And if I close the project and open the project again by choosing desktop, my project, Sublime project, the sum folder is removed because the changes has been updated to the project file just now before we close the project. I can use split layout, say a 2-column layout. I can achieve this by doing view, layout, columns 2, or using the shortcut Alternate Shift 2 or Option Command 2 on Mac. Now we can either drag the windows among columns or directly open a new file into a column. If you want to open a file in a new window, you can drag the tab out and you will have its own window immediately. We can also put the windows back to the original column by dragging the tab to the column and place it there. Now let's close all the files. We open demo.html. We can open the same file multiple times by using File, New View into Files. This is especially useful when we are editing the file and we want to find information in the same file. Say if we only have single view of a file, we need to deviate away from the original editing position, find the information and go back to the same position again. If we have say 2 views open, we can use one view for editing and one view for finding out the information that we need. Now to go back to the normal columns view, we can achieve this by doing view, layout, single, or by using the shortcut Alternate Shift 1 or Option Command 1 on Mac. Now before saving the changes, you might be wondering what other edit I have done so far. Say I remove a dot here. To see the unsaved changes, simply right click, show unsaved changes. You will be able to see the changes here, and you can see that we have removed a dot in the HTML file. Great! We have gone through many sidebar and window functions in Sublime Text. See you in the next lesson.